The never-ending question is a story that no one will ever tell, as if there was an Al-Qaeda embedded in Syria, in the conflict that says arms are fondling arms to find weapons like bullets to fire at one another. This is a conflict and everything is an opponent. Who will rethink the ways of progress? Are there any unfamous intervals? Let's say war isn't a prelude to death. And this is a compromise of many risk assessment that says the world is degraded and lost of all compassion. But who will question another soldier's death if they are sent to Syria, or bombing with drones civilians like the gas masks of terrors that were never sent to the civilians who stood in the streets as the chemical sarin gas stole lives? Who will question? Like a never-ending story, there's a question at the end of every road, and no one knows, no one asks. Who is the betrayer? Who supplanted the greed of the chemicals that say there will never, ever be peace, because avarice floods our cells? It is a chemical that appeases everything. It's like a biometric scan of your soul, filling you with apathy. And the shell that you once lived within will once die away, but you'll never ever question the never-ending story that says, will I live again? Not in this world, but in another. And does it really matter who I am today? As I drone fly over by my remote-controlled hands, keyboard click that says I'm ending lives through a screen that seems like a simulated event. I'm ending people by pulling the trigger and dropping bombs and napalm like fire is ending lives and amputating children's lungs like a miracle puncture from a landmine that riddled an IED over as they found playing in the streets. Football like baskets. The ball ended up obliterating so many children as it bounced down the wrong alley and into the wrong street, out into a checkpoint of a never-ending story that says, are the Syrian rebels Al-Qaeda? Who is embedded in the regime? Why is there constant warfare? Synonym for progress, and avarice is greed. This is the last poetic attempt today for a man to speak for equality, to end injustice, for peace. And this is the never-ending story. Was the MC. Why? Why is war the synonym for progress so readily confided in? Why can't we stop and think for a moment on coming together to stop all of this bullshit?